Hi everyone, my name is Faye Pettyborn. I am the Digital Marketing Manager representing the Born Creative Agency. Today I'm presenting a new digital marketing campaign for My Health for Life. The presentation will comprise of the following sections, moving from a brief background about the research conducted previously to support the rationale and the direction of this marketing campaign. The purpose and rationale for undertaking this new IMC project is to propose an integrated digital marketing campaign aimed at enhancing awareness, increasing customer engagement and interest in the existing My Health for Life programs among the Pacific Islander community. In particular, content marketing, social media marketing, rich media, and a few changes to the brand's website will be undertaken to cater to this target audience more effectively. Looking at our market situation, the PEST analysis shows an increase in government spending towards public health, the impact of COVID-19, which has had a significant effect on the economy, employment levels, and levels of income. Recent data also reveals the increasing and high prevalence of those overweight and obese in Australia. These health problems and threats have led to chronic diseases such as heart disease to become the second biggest killer in the Queensland region. Our competitive landscape also shows that My Health for Life faces strong competition by rival brands offering alternatives to their programs, and most of these brands have strong, favourable and unique positions in the market. Based on previous secondary research and observations of the brand's internal and external environment, it appears that My Health for Life has shallow levels of awareness compared to their current competition. But why is this an issue? This marketing problem must be addressed as it can hinder the success of the program in many ways, as brand awareness is a basic dimension of brand equity. Looking at Keller's framework, it's important to note that according to this framework, a brand's success can be attributed to the customer's attitude towards that brand. And the foundation of this framework is fixated on both brand awareness and brand image. Awareness is therefore critical because the more people see your brand, the more likely they will become familiar with your brand and do business with you. Brand awareness can also impact community and what they share, enhancing word of mouth, which is beneficial for brand recognition. Our objectives aim to tackle the very foundation of brand equity by looking at both brand awareness and brand image and how this can move customers to engage. So we see that we want to increase brand awareness by 5%. We also want to establish favourable brand attitudes by 5% over the next 3 months, and also increase completed risk assessments by 5% over the next 3 months among the Pacific Islander cultural segment. The AIDA model has been used as a basis to inform the decision-making around this campaign. According to Chitty and others, the primary objective of marketing communications is to enhance brand equity as a means of moving customers to take favourable actions towards the brand, such as through trials, repeat purchases, and ideally become brand loyal. The AIDA model involves attention, interest, moving the prospect onto desiring, and then taking some sort of action. Along with brand awareness, brand image is also a critical element linked to the brand equity framework. Brand image looks at the associations that come to mind when a consumer decides whether to purchase a brand or not. It is therefore critical for marketers to build strong, favourable and unique brand associations. Why? Brand equity enhances brand loyalty, which further impacts future growth and profitability. Looking at our target audience overview, we see that My Health for Life target individuals aged 45 and over, those identified as high risk for developing chronic conditions. There's also cultural segments that are targeted, including Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, Pacific Islanders, the Asian community, and the Arabic-speaking communities. So what is our advertising message? This message takes into consideration the impacts of COVID-19 and how uncertainty has really crept into most of our lives. So the value proposition will be centered on, in a world full of uncertainty, let one thing be certain, optimum health for us all. Why is this compelling? Pacific Islanders like to be united. They value caring for others, especially the older generation. So the tone of voice to be used will be inspiring, emotional, nurturing, and supportive. Also, the tagline, "If not now, then when?" will be repeated throughout the campaign. The campaign will aim to shift mindsets of the target group to understand the importance of dietary and lifestyle habits that improve and prolong life. The whole mindset that reinforces that health is wealth, personalizing the message so that pronouns such as I and we are being emphasized to create a unified teamwork mentality. A positive emotional appeal will be used to incite feelings of love, joy, and happiness from those viewing the advertisements. So the ads will show families or groups of people enjoying fun activities with a message reminding the viewer that they too can feel happier, healthier, and enjoy life with those they love by making better health choices. So this is an example of the ads that will be used in this campaign. They will feature real stories of real Islander people with reasons why lifestyle changes have become a priority in their life. Music will be used to create a strong emotional tie to this community, and narration of both young and older people will be used to personalize the message even further. In addition, natural informal scenarios will be featured throughout all of our ads to further enhance resonance with our target group. The rationale behind our creative strategy pretty much centers around understanding our target audience, and from there we have moved to select relevant media vehicles and the appeal that we feel will work the best. Our media strategy comprises of many elements that work in synergy to deliver one voice to the customer through selected media channels, aiming to meet specific objectives while considering our target audience and also our budget. So our strategy overview lists our communication objectives while also highlighting our message strategy. The message strategy aims to enhance positioning and brand image through the use of our tagline, our positive emotional appeal, and our inspiring and supportive tone. We can see that the budget is quite small, but the purpose of this campaign is to educate, convince, and inspire the target group to consider changes in their lifestyle and dietary choices. Looking at our target audience, we can see that it's quite specific in the way that it's been segmented. Our target audience, for example, they value family, they value culture, tradition, and they prioritize family and taking care of their loved ones. They also seek convenience, they are brand loyal, and are highly influenced by word of mouth by those closest to them. For our media objectives, we want to achieve a minimum reach of 70% amongst our target audience and a frequency reach of 50% of our target group. Ideally, frequency is actually more important for the brand at this stage because the brand has low levels of awareness. The media platforms we will focus on include the brand's website, social media, as well as rich media. In the little details below, it explains the kind of strategies we will be using throughout this campaign. A pulsing schedule will also be used as it combines continuity and flighting scheduling. This method is both cost effective, but it also aims to ensure that brand awareness and brand recognition are being built over time. To evaluate ad effectiveness, evaluation will be undertaken at various points during the campaign, such as through the following: pre-testing, post-testing, and evaluating how engagement and recruitment have been impacted as a result of this campaign. The metrics to be used to measure the effectiveness of our campaign will be things such as follower growth rate, website traffic, video views, things such as health tests completed online, mentions and favorites, as well as the number of new participants enrolling in the program. This slide relates to our previous slide, but it's organized so we can see that the media used is connected to the metrics that will be used. Overall, evaluation is essential when aiming to remain competitive. It allows a brand to ensure that IMC is adhering to enhance brand awareness and brand image. It also helps to avoid costly mistakes, and it shows what is working and what isn't. So it really does direct marketers further in their endeavor to improve future marketing efforts. In conclusion, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Health is wealth, and we won't take it for granted. So if not now, then when? Thank you for listening.